Skinz wraps started in 2001, right at the start of this entire industry. We've wrapped 5,000 plus vehicles in our entire existence. Skinz is a full service shop. Nothing here is pre-made. It's all custom made. Everything is done the right way. We came up with the Latin term sempre perfectum, which in Latin means to deliver. Everyone knows that Skinz is going to be there. We're going to deliver a great product for you, and nothing is going to throw us off the course. By 2007, we were at the top of the game. All the best stuff, we've done it. We wrapped a Ferrari, we wrapped a Lamborghini, we've wrapped 30,000 square feet of vehicles. We've done pretty much everything. And we wanted to look beyond that. We wanted to see what is the limitations of this world. And we spent 6 months looking at new printers and new technology and different things. And we came back, sadly enough, to say, hey, we're gonna have to accept the limitations of this industry. You're still gonna have to look at prints at 7 to 10 feet away. You can say you can get 720 DPI, but the reality speaks that you're not really gonna do that every day. It's just too hard to produce. Then we get a phone call from Epson. They tell us, we've got this new machine coming out and we want to be able to push the envelope to 1440 by 1440, which in our industry, 720 by 720 is the holy grail. And they're bragging about this machine and what it can do and how it can print at a gamut. The project was to wrap a Lamborghini at the highest resolution possible, never been done before, at a gamut, with colors that print the worst at a gamut. And we begin to design a project designed to fail. And I said to the designer, imagine that there's no limitation on what you can do and just go with it. Print shows back up from Epson because they had the only machine at the time. And I'm going to myself, can Epson do what it did for photography and aqueous printing for solid printing? And I'm going, let's roll this one out and see what this one looks like. I'm sure it's gonna fail. So I kind of angrily call in my designer. I'm like, Nicky, get over here. I thought I told you to design this thing out of gamut. He looked at me and he's like, I did. So I ran to the conference room and I got on the phone with Epson. I said, okay, what do you guys have here? You have my full attention now.
When I first heard that there was a solvent machine that didn't have the solvent smell, I thought they were kidding themselves. And when I first finally got to see the machine and actually see it run, I became a true believer. It's absolutely cutting edge when it comes to the solvents that we use today. It has taken that to a whole nother level, which is something that, for my health, more importantly, is very, very, very important to me.
This printer probably comes on the line as America starts the green revolution. None of the new machines out there are really at the level that Epson's at. So Epson has found the right formula to stay ahead of the curve without compromising the print quality.
When the techs came out and set up the printer and the rip, it was just point, click, shoot, print, and it was done. Life now that I have the GS6000 is so much simpler. I've ran it for 48 hours straight. With 4 rolls of material, 2 54-foot race haulers, and not a nozzle drop, no ink fading, which is pretty much unheard of in this business. I can come in, set up a job to print in under 10 minutes, where before it took at least an hour and a half to clean the machines. The GS6000 is a step above all other printers in the solvent world due to the low maintenance that it has. And I can go home with a full roll loaded and a rip full of prints, and when I get here in the morning, they will be done perfect. The new website, myepsonprinter.com, is the next step in my business's evolution. Now I can go into myepsonprinter.com, look at job costing, job reporting, ink usage, how long it took to do jobs, which are all invaluable in calculating how much money I'm going to make on a job, which really helps the bottom line in our business.
Before the GS6000, we've always been limited by the technology. Now we'll not be limited by the technology. Built into the machine, you can get the exact color you want, and there's no deviation.
So when we have a client that wants a specific color, if you can't get to it, you lose the deal. So with the GS6000 inks, you can get there. No guesswork, there's no test printing, it's just point, click, and go.
What the GS6000 is going to do for Skinz is allow it to meet its goals of accelerated growth with high volume and not compromise on any aspect of the quality. Every single thing that machine can do is going to help us go further, faster, with no compromise. And mark my words on this, the GS6000, it's a game changer.